We turn now to the Supreme Court and the high-stakes battle over the abortion pill mifepristone. At the center of this case, questions about restricting access to the drug. Rachel Scott is at the court. Good morning to you, Rachel.
Hey, Eva, good morning to you. And this is the first major test of abortion rights since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. And even some of the conservative justices who supported that decision seemed very skeptical of trying to further restrict access to the abortion pill. Hundreds of protesters demonstrating in front of the Supreme Court as the justices consider whether to roll back access to the abortion pill mifepristone, used in more than half of abortions in the U.S.
Some women could be forced to undergo more invasive surgical abortions. Others might not be able to access the drug at all.
A group of doctors against abortion rights argue that the FDA's decision to expand access to the drug is unlawful, insisting it could force doctors opposed to abortion to provide emergency care for women suffering from complications from the pill.
These are life-threatening situations in which the choice for a doctor is either to scrub out and try to find someone else or to treat the woman.
Most of the justices seem deeply skeptical of the effort to further restrict the drug.
Seems like a prime example of turning what could be a small lawsuit into a nationwide legislative assembly on an FDA rule or any other federal government action.
Is it the only time any court has restricted access to an FDA-approved drug by second-guessing FDA's expert judgment about the conditions required to assure that drug's safe use?
The only two justices who seemed inclined to side with the anti-abortion doctors, Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito.
Is there anybody who can sue and get a judicial ruling on whether what FDA did was lawful? And maybe what they did was perfectly lawful. But shouldn't somebody be able to challenge that in court?
Melissa Grant's network of clinics provides the pill to women in 17 states. She says the stakes are high.
We know that better than 50% of the people who choose to have an abortion right now are choosing to use medication. If we take that away, it's going to significantly decrease the access for people in our country.
What's on the line here is access to the abortion pill by mail without multiple doctor's appointments, and up until 10 weeks of pregnancy, the Supreme Court expected to issue their final decision in June, Michael.
Yeah, a lot on the line there, Rachel Scott. Thank you so much for that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.